Hello, disturbance ecologists. So I'm at about 15,000 feet in Peru. There's a 20,000-ish foot mountain kind of behind me, and we're hanging out in this peat-forming wetland. We're here to collaborate with some other university folks from one of the local universities. They've seen a lot of changes in these peatlands, which they call Bofedales. Historically, for the past many thousands and thousands of years, these plants have existed and grown peat, and largely the vegetation composition has been the same. But you can kind of see it's really green behind me, and then kind of in front of me it gets sort of dead and ugly, and the peat starts to decompose when the plants die. And so one of the questions is why, and how can we manage these systems, or can we manage these systems for sustainability? So some of the questions and potential disturbances that we're studying: there's groundwater pumping, because most of the population's down by the coast where there's very limited water, but most of the water's up here. So they pump the water and put it in an irrigation canal. So that limits the water coming into these Bofedales. Secondly, there's sometimes, as you can see with this Bofedale, there's an adjacent stream. Sometimes they divert that stream into a canal, limiting that downstream water. So those are two: water extraction and water diversion. And then there's general climate change that we're interested in looking at. This is a pretty arid climate. It's possible that these have just been right on the edge of forming peat forming for the past few hundred years, and now as summers get a little hotter and precipitation is more varied, maybe they simply can't survive in some places in this new climate. And the fourth is the local herding practices. So there are, not in this particular valley, but in some Bofedales we've been to, there are hundreds and hundreds of llamas that are using these Bofedales to graze, because the surrounding uplands are very limited in vegetation. This is the northern extent of the Atacama Desert, so it's where there's wetland is really the only places where these llamas can eat. So I thought I would just let you know what I've been up to for the past couple weeks, and it'll be interesting to connect kind of what I'm seeing here with what we're learning in class. I hope you all are well. Chat with you soon.